Recovery Holiday, and hello, I'm Julianne Hernandez.
And I'm Nick Delgado. Welcome to a special edition of KUAM News Weekend Edition.
Typhoon Mawar, the aftermath, the long lines for essentials and gas have gone for hours. The lines at the gas stations have not let up.
Patience is being tested, Jules, but it's an extreme pleasure to hear that help has arrived.
Exactly, and we're talking about the Red Cross and its volunteers letting us all know that they're here to help. And right now we have here the Red Cross on hand at Astumbo Elementary in Dededo, helping out the village of Dededo. And with me is Dededo Mayor Melissa Tavares. Hafide, how are you doing?
Hafide, we're okay. We're here to help our people, right?
All right, so tell me, what is going on here with the Red Cross? It seems that they're giving much needed supplies for residents of Dededo, correct?
Yeah, and this is for the residents of the northern communities. So for those in the cleaning, there's coolers. You can put water in your coolers. In the coolers, I saw a tarp, flashlight, and other things in there tarps could be used for those areas where the roof had flown away. Flashlights, of course, at night we still don't have power. And then we have cleaning kits, buckets of cleaning kits to help clean around the area, maybe dry things down. And so, of course, it's multiple use that you can use these for. The coolers can be used for filling water. You still don't have water at your homes as well.
Right. So with this, is that how many units do you guys have here right now? And I remember off camera you said you were supposed to have over 200.
Yes.
So what is here?
What was delivered is 150 kits, meaning sets, 150 coolers and 150 buckets. So those will be given to those that are here. We're here at Astumbo Elementary Shelter. We're here because we will take over this, help assist Red Cross with this distribution, because the shelteries are here. So should they need these items, they're here, they can take it with them. We've also reached out to the other two shelters in the village for residents that are in the shelters and need these kits to go home.
Right, and how long have you guys been here? When did you guys start distributing the kits, and how long will this, last? And is there going to be another set coming in?
I can't say there's going to be another set because this is just waiting on what's given to us. We're going to be here until everything is gone. We're hoping that the residents who are in the other shelters in the northern schools are able to come over and pick their items up as well.
Right, and so, and this is not just in Dededo, right? There are other places on the island. So what are the other places?
The other locations that we have, I believe, are Talafofo Mayor's Office, the Sinahanya Mayor's Office, and the Hagat Mayor's Office for the southern area.
All right, so right now in this shelter there is already over, 174 people right now living in the shelter that qualify for these.
Yes, so where it's given by family, not by individuals. So this shelter in particular went ahead and took 25 kits to give to the family units, not the individuals.
Okay, and I say this is per family, right?
Yes.
And what is considered like per family as a qualifier?
Per household. So if you're not sharing kitchen, living spaces, and you're in a different location, that's the separate family.
Was there something that the residents need to bring in order to get the kits as well?
We're just asking for their identification, just so that we know who we're giving it to, their contact number and their street address, their residential addresses.
All right. Well, Mayor, thank you so much. And is there anything else that you guys would like to say to the community in regards to what we're going through right now in terms of recovery?
Just continue to be safe. Please be patient. Everybody's doing their best to get water to family, the wells back up, as well as the roads being cleared and neighborhoods. We understand there's a lot of personal issues, but we can call if you're having distress. There's places to call for that as well. Just be patient, be safe, and be courteous to each other.
I actually have one follow-up question, because we did speak with another resident here that she's having issues, communicating, and possibly other residents. So what can you do to help those residents that are having communication issues, going by the village?
Well, we understand phone lines. Not all phone lines are up. We see the communication agencies, the private companies out there fixing their towers and their pedestals. So, talk to each other. If it's a neighbor that you need to talk to, maybe they have a different carrier and they can connect you with someone. But of course, calling the RAC, which is 671-478-0208. They can get you to the right respective agency or organization that can get the assistance that you need.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Barnes. And if it's still possible, if you guys still have enough units, you encourage those in need to come by and use one of these buckets, right?
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Mayor.
And for those of you with it, access onto Naval Base Guam is restricted to DoD ID card holders, though services are limited.
Incredible images of the damages also on the Anderson Air Force Base released by the military as the Dededo base cleans up to get more services in that area.
Well, let's get right to some of the latest information we've received out of the Joint Information Center.
Outages are slowly being restored and assessments are ongoing at the airport, Port Authority and the airport.
Yeah, that's both to help get stranded passengers back to where they need to and much needed supplies plus gas here to the island.
Jenna Bloss has been working very, very hard as part of an integrated team that is getting you the information you seek about Guam's recovery. Jenna joins me right now in the KUAM News Zoom room. Jenna, what can you tell us as far as the overall status? And maybe let's start with the island utilities because everybody's wondering about the water situation.
Yeah, absolutely. We did receive an update from the Guam Waterworks Authority. The Joint Information Center was able to get that message out. They did set up water tanker locations specifically for those that are without water right now. The designated locations that they have available are at the Santa Teresita Benilao Church, as well as the Ordat Chalampago Mayor's Office, the St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Alahan, and the Dededo Mayor's Office in Dededo. But keep in mind that even though you do pull water from these locations, there is still a boil water notice in place, even for the water that is from these distribution centers. It's recommended that it's boiled for at least 3 minutes before consumption. But other than that, those are in place 24/7. They will be refilled if they're completely out. So that is a service that's happening right now. And GWA provided an update for this morning through the Joint Information Center that is of 10 o'clock a.m. Currently have 50% of operable wells that are online. We know that they continue working on their mission to make sure that we get that water restored for the remainder of the island.
All right. And, Guam's recovery isn't just, by local agencies like yours. Our friends from the feds have arrived on island, and they already went to work helping us try and get back to a normal pace.
Yeah, we have seen a really big influx of our federal counterparts, with the invitation from the governor of Guam. We did get an update from the Federal Emergency Management Agency that there was the Joint Information Center did issue this messaging that there was an approval of the major disaster declaration specifically for public assistance. And now that the major disaster declaration has been awarded for Guam, it opens up the opportunity to possibly or potentially apply for individual assistance. We did address that there was a viral message circulating on WhatsApp groups and social media, letting people know what they should do in the event individual assistance is awarded. It's really important to note that the request, although it hasn't been made yet, it's still a great practice for emergency preparedness to make sure you document by taking photos before and after any type of event. We also remind the community that it's a good idea to start cleaning up now. So once you start documenting those photos of any type of damage that you have, start making those repairs and getting yourself back to normal. It's really important that you don't wait in the event, you're unable to get through to your insurance or assistance is not made available. It's important to start making those repairs locally.
Yeah, and I know neither you or I are in the insurance business, but I know I was talking to a neighbor of mine the other day, and they were like, if I take pictures either for insurance claim or for FEMA claims and everything, do I have to basically not touch it at all for it to be? And I was like, no, if you just take the picture and document it at the time of when you experience the storm conditions and everything, you can start making repairs after that.
Right, absolutely. And recovery really starts at a local level. That's really where it begins. So, start making those repairs now if you can, making sure you're cleaning out your home. Don't wait for that initiative.
Okay. And I know one of the events that was unfortunately canceled this weekend was the Red Ball hosted by our friends at the American Red Cross. But, true to their nature, they have leapt at the opportunity to do what they do best.
Right, yeah, and you know there are other things that were canceled as well. I know that GDOE did push out an announcement through the Joint Information Center that the graduation ceremonies for the fiscal school year 2022 to 2023 has been postponed until further notice. They did make that announcement through their social media pages as well. So it's unfortunate, but of course, for the safety of all those have been postponed.
Absolutely. Okay. Anything else before I let you go? Because I know you guys have been pumping out like all the information. Overall, what should Guamanians know about where we are right now?
You know, recovery is underway, and a really good stop to look for information is through the Joint Information Center. We'll be issuing more information. We do get a lot of inquiries, of course, about open gas stations, where we can find information regarding open banks or open businesses. The Joint Information Center is here to help get that information out. So if there are businesses that would like to include information for the public, please reach out to us. Our contact number is 478-0208. 09 or 10. We stand ready to support. We're just trying to get information, accurate information out as quickly as possible.
There you go. They are part of Guam's recovery effort too. And if you have any information, please just call Jenna and her team over there at the number just provided. Jenna, thank you so much for what you guys do for our island community.
Thank you so much, Jay. Take care.
The road to recovery, fingers crossed, is much closer than anticipated. We need it here.
Yeah, that's true, especially for a Dededo woman in this next story. Almost everything she owned damaged. The floodwaters got so bad, especially in hard-hit areas like here in this village and pretty much the border of Dededo and Jigo. We're here with Jenna Guerrero. She's lived here since the late 1980s. You can see the watermark of just how deep the floodwaters got here, all the way up to knee level, even higher inside. It was much worse. And Jenna, you were sharing that you had to escape in the height of the storm through this window.
Yes, so my brother and I, we had to climb into that sink. He opened up the window and he came out first and he goes, water's up to here. And then I said, he goes, can you climb out? He goes, yeah. So we climbed out, water was up to here. His truck was parked in the front, but we had to walk over there to get out of here. Mind you, the flood waters, even out on the road, was flooded.
It was like a river on your street. Let's go inside and take a look at some of the damage.
Okay, so you can see that one. And the water coming in. The water was seeping through this when it just closed this door. The water was coming from here.
Okay.
It was gushing in. It's like a dam.
Yeah. And obviously we're still without power, so it's kind of dark. But where are some of the other areas that you want to show us?
Okay, so this is the back room. The water came in here. Right there's my laundry room. It's still a mess. So this is the back room, like a master. This is the bathroom back here. I cleaned it up a little because it's just a mess, so you can smell the stench.
This is your bedroom.
This is my daughter's room, and she's not here with us right now because she's in Okinawa trying to make her way over. So it's wet all the way to here.
Still really damp.
Very damp, and I can't do anything. The bed frame, water came up here. It's insane. I can't believe it. All my life.
Yeah.
And then the closet, I don't even want to touch that.
All the clothes ruined.
Yeah, all the clothes ruined. And then this is the shoe cabinet going in here so you see how high the water line. There's still water in here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this entire, so it's pretty much the entire home here.
Oh yeah.
Even at the upper level?
Yeah, it came up to the water. So you can tell this is like mud water because the carpet was white. And this is how it is now. Water still standing here, and sopping water.
So FEMA's on the ground. Red Cross is also going around making their assessments. What are you hoping for now?
Somebody to come and help me with this thing. I don't know. I heard that I have to get a hold of FEMA. I have to get a hold of the mayor. I don't know. Is it the mayor? What do? I don't have any communication up here because of I don't know, cell service, right? No cell service. I have to drive up to Santa Bernadita Church or just drive down to Camp Bloss area so I can get some connections so I can make phone calls. Now my family is supposed to come over and move all of these
Everything out?
Yeah.
All right, well, the cleanup, of course, continues for you and for everyone else out there. How are you feeling just around?
Anxious. You know, I think I'm still in shock. I mean, to be able to walk out of here and then getting in the truck, and I couldn't shut the door because the water, my brother had to pull, and then driving here, and we had to seek refuge, family down in Nukudu. 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning at the height of the storm. But when I came out and I saw the flood, it's crazy. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Great to see that you're alive and well, still here with us.
I know, that's why I can't really complain, because it could be worse. I keep saying it could be worse, you know, I could have lost the house. But this place, we were fine. You know, we were secured. We hear the banging. We were dry. We were fine. And then 10 o'clock, we went to sleep. The alarm went off because the flood reached the phone system, so it hit my security. Well, if I didn't hear that, I don't know how far the water would have gone, but when I came out, I have videos. Water was gushing to here. So I have like a 6-inch wall, because we did have flooding like one storm, right? When there's a lot of water, but it was very, very minimal. So I have like a 6-foot wall, not inches rather, on the outside, and water was gushing in here, gushing in, and then this is how much it filled up. And it was walking around, and there was like flood water everywhere.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
help can't come soon enough, but
Yeah.
hopefully soon.
Well, they said to just take everything out and just take lots of pictures.
The flood also got into the cars, right? Because when
Yes.
it was coming in, that the doors were all open.
Yeah, so we can't get them started because they're electronic. They have to dry, and then I had the emergency brake on, and tow company can't do anything because they need.
So how were you able to drive when you were trying to get some help?
I call family. I go, family. They just come. I love my family. They just come over and see how I'm doing, and then you know. So I have a lot of family support.
Can you show us, if you can, the damage of the car?
Oh yeah, well.
Because they're all aired out, right? All the cars?
Yeah, both cars, they can't move, they can't be turned on because of the electrical. I don't know what's wrong with the electrical. But brand new car, not brand new anymore. And if you look inside, the flood water came in here all the way to the seat. So that's how high the seat went, and it's like still like. You see that?
So many of you are doing an incredible job with one another to maneuver the scattered debris on the road, waited out in long lines of gas, water, and supplies. Remember, we are all going through the after effects of Mawar together.
Yeah, we got this together. While federal agencies are on the ground to start helping those in need, many others are rallying both near and far to help their fellow Guamanians.
The American Red Cross chapter had to postpone the annual Red Cross Well to focus on response efforts. Red Cross is advising you may report damages due to the storm. Call 671-472-6217.
The Red Cross adding, if you'd like to volunteer, visit redcross.org/volunteer.
The Micronesia Climate Change Alliance is also accepting donations and will be coordinating with other mutual aid groups for disaster response and recovery on the front lines.
Also, elsewhere, Red Rice Restaurant, a place to get your fill of tomorrow food in Las Vegas, Nevada, making a donation to the Red Cross for every merchandise they sell in store and online. $10 goes towards recovery efforts here.
Thank you for your generosity, and you can always go to KUAM.com and also check us out on social media.
That's your Weekend Edition show. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Julianne Hernandez. Stay safe and stay strong, Guam.